What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be reviewing the iPhone XR. So first we want to go ahead and test the Haptic Touch. And as you can see, you have a few options. You can go through a few apps. Let me type that notification away. You can swipe through apps like this. You can just swipe from side to side. And of course, go home. Let's go ahead and test some small apps really quick. Just swipe all the way over here. And here we go. Let's go into the first app. All right, loading. Yep, super fast. Let's go ahead and swipe up. Let's go ahead and go to this app. Swipe back out. Go ahead and go into Safari. There we go. So it's a really fast phone. Go ahead and check the RAM management really quick. It did reload, but it's pretty alright because Apple manages. And yep, just swipe back up. Alright, good. If you looked at my Android video, you could see that you could actually do this as well. You can just swipe through apps seamlessly. It's very smooth. You can just go back and forth with it as well. And then one cool thing is you could actually go ahead and swipe up, and then you could actually send your app back home like that. Let's go ahead and test some of these smaller apps, which is utilities. First up, we have the App Store, which we already went in it. I just refreshed the phone. All right. Calculator, pretty small app. Go back home, and as you can see, if we swipe up, you can literally send it back home like that, and it's really smooth. Go into clock. Go back up, send it home again, and yep, go ahead and go into compass. Go ahead and move the phone around a little bit. You can feel that haptic feedback as you're going across the lines. One thing that people do criticize this phone about is the display, and really it's pretty much the best LCD you can get in the smartphone. It's basically, if you look at cheaper phones, this phone would just destroy the display comparison wise, because it may not be super sharp, but the colors and the black levels for an LCD is amazing. Go ahead and turn it up, and you definitely can see the blueness shining through, or the grayish kind of hue, but the vibrancy kind of makes up for it. So if you're worried about that, then it's all good. Alright, so in the control center, as you can see, we have Haptic Touch. It was actually first brought to the iPhone XR. This is the first phone that ever had Haptic Touch. And as you can see, this goes up to 625 nits. I'm pretty sure. We have True Tone, Night Shift, and Dark Mode as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to a YouTube video. As you can see, we have 4K on here, but it's not true 4K. It's more of like it's trying to be 4K, and it has HDR as well. So it will try to copy HDR, should I say. Like it'll try to do its best that it possibly can. So that's cool. Brightness up really quick, and I'll show you just to show you like the black level of the phone and the stars. Like it's really sharp. It's not something like, it's not the most sharpest display, but it's not a 480p panel, so that's great. You can see the stars, you can see shooting stars as well. It's pretty cool. Go ahead and swipe out of that app. And yeah, best LCD that you can ever get on the smartphone. Now, time for the camera review. So the camera review, first I do want to show you guys the 16:9 aspect ratio, which the new phones has it too, but it makes the phone feel wider, so I thought I'd show you it. And just taking a short little video, 1080p at 60 frames per second. This can go up to 4K 60, so that's amazing. It can capture the HDR content shown on TV. And we are now outside, looking at the trees, zoom in a little bit. And it's pretty good. The focusing is amazing. And just a short little like portrait video kind of. So you can kind of imitate a micro shot kind of thing, but it's not as good as other phones. For example, this picture is zoomed in. It looks decent, but it doesn't look as sharp as a macro kind of camera would be. But yeah, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. It's been a blast filming this and editing it. And yep, see you guys in the next video.